What's going on, everyone? Tech Me out here, and in this video I'm going to be showing all of my students out there some tech items which I feel can help you survive this school year and maybe even the years to come. But ultimately what I have are some items that I personally feel could hopefully make your school life a little bit easier. So the very first item that I have for you is a portable charging dock from Ventive. So basically what this is a portable charger with a built-in stand and lightning cable. So you have everything that you need right here. It has a 3000 milliamp battery inside, so if you're sitting in that library, studying, or anywhere like that, you can dock your phone on it and let it charge without having to plug it into the wall. And it's so compact with the integrated lightning cable, so you can literally pack everything down into this little square, toss it in your bag, and then just have it when you need it. And I think the cherry on top with this is that they actually have an iPhone and an Android option. So everybody's winning. Now, another item to keep you all on the winning team. I know you all might be looking at this slightly strange, but like seriously, I think this is one of the most essential things that gets easily overlooked. Now, my personal favorite screen protector and one in which I recommend is from Rhino Shield, and I've done a whole video on their collection, which I'll link down below and somewhere within this video. But personally, how I see it, cases are cool, but if you happen to couple this with one or even without one, you have some serious protection for your screen. That way, when you're capturing those random moments that might have the potential of going viral, you can keep your phone protected in the process. Because I at least know one of the last things I want to deal with physically or financially is a cracked screen. However, another item in which I feel students and kind of everyone can appreciate is a Bluetooth speaker. I mean, come on, it can't have a survival kit without a Bluetooth speaker, right? Now, the one that I have for you today is from LACIE, and yes, it is on the larger side, so while you may not pack it in your book bag, it is awesome to enjoy your music at home or in the dorm room. But I think the key thing about this one that really sold me is the battery life. It is super crazy, giving you 12 hours of usage, so you don't have to worry about charging it as much. Plus, it has this gorgeous simplistic design with your media controls along the top. That way you can easily control your music or answer calls, and you can still always hardwire your device to it using the aux port. I just find it kind of nice that it has this very discreet, unassuming design, but it still manages to pack a ton of punch as it gets super loud with these side-firing passive subwoofers to give you that deep bass extension, but overall still a very solid balanced sound. However, if that option is a little too big for some of you, I do have a very smaller one, which is known as the Soundcore Nano from Anchor. Now, to some of you, it may look a little familiar because it did make my recommendation list last year, and it's on this one again for a reason. And then one of those reasons being is super compact and powerful with a decent design and awesome sound quality. I promise you, you would be blown away if you could personally hear how good the audio sounds on this and how ridiculously and surprisingly loud it can get. But aside from that, I find it perfect to throw in your bag and carry along with you when you want to enjoy some music or audio in general at volume levels in which your phone just can't simply even imagine. Now, another item that I feel can help you survive the school year is a very versatile keyboard. A keyboard that's inexpensive and can pair to multiple devices, like this foldable option here from iClever. So it gives you the option to pair up to 3 different devices, whether that be an Android, Windows, iOS, or Mac device. It's going to give you more of a laptop feel by giving you that full-size keyboard to use, which to me can definitely help in the area of productivity. I personally enjoy pairing it up with my PC stick, which I use more as a media hub in my TV, and also pairing it up with my tablet. Plus, I like that it has this little trackpad on the right side, so you don't need to purchase an additional mouse or anything. It's not bad to type on, and it easily packs up, as all you have to do is collapse it and go. Now, you could store your keyboard in the carrying case, which is included in the package, or you could store it in this gadget organizer instead. Now, I personally hated being in school or really anywhere and not being able to find those little gadgets and things that I need. But to me, something like this could actually solve that issue and allow you to store quite a few things in one central location. So you have a large pocket to drop items in like a hard drive. You also have this flexible area here to place cords, thumb drives, adapters, and things like that. And then on top of that, you have even more storage on the opposing side for more items. So this can come in handy when you're pressed for time in class or leaving class and you need to find those essential items or pack them up quickly. Now, another survival item to me is a portable charger. Now, we talked about one that's going to allow you to dock your phone, but these options here don't per se allow you to dock your phone, but they have built-in cables. So that way you have less to worry about carrying with you. You can easily pull out the lightning cable when you need it and tuck it away when you don't. Plus, they have a micro USB option, an iPhone option, and a USB-C option. And it's that USB-C option to me that makes this super clutch because I haven't really seen many options out there that actually has a built-in cable that is USB-C. On some of these, you also have an additional USB port if you want to charge 2 devices up at once, and you have an LED indicator to monitor the battery of the battery pack. Something else I feel every student can benefit from is a universal charging cable. And by that statement, I mean this rugged option, which I dub as the Superman cable. And that's because it certainly can and will rescue you at some point in time, I'm sure of it. So the neat thing about this is that it has a micro USB, USB-C, and a lightning in, which are the most common cables to date that we need to charge our devices. So instead of toting 3 to 4 cables around with you, you can just grab this one and maybe even only this one to charge up your devices. It's truly rugged and it's not gonna break like most cables, and I can personally attest to this because I literally use this in my car every day. Truly one of the best rugged cables I have used. Now I do have another charging option for all of you out there, and this one doesn't have a built-in cable and it doesn't have a dock, but it instead serves as a hybrid of a wall charger and a portable charger. So inside this is a 5,000 milliamp battery. So you can be actually sitting in class, the library, or at home and charge not only your device up, but also your battery pack. That way, when you get ready to go, if your device isn't juiced up enough, you can simply grab this and still go on about your day, as this will continue to charge up your device. Another cool item for all of my Android and iPhone users out there, or anyone really with a cell phone, is the spigen style ring. So this item is essential to me because it can save your face, your hand, and your phone, as it allows you to perform somewhat of a balancing act, as it's gonna basically dangle and rest on your finger, which is gonna make carrying or using your phone more ideal in a lot of scenarios, like when you're in bed, browsing social media in the wee hours of the morning, half sleep, or when you're walking to class and you have a ton of books in your hand and not that proper grip on your phone, or even the hand space really to carry your phone. You can now basically balance it on your finger using this ring. Plus it doubles as a dock when you rest it on the table, and it easily collapses out the way when you don't need it. And of course, another essential item I feel is a book bag, a solid one at that. And this one is offered from Spigen. So it has 11 storage spaces that can hold things like your laptop, tablet, chargers, writing supplies, and a ton of other accessories. The interior is lined with this synthetic fur, which is going to add even more protection. You also have a bit of protection for your back and shoulders, as these areas are heavily padded to increase comfort, which is ideal for those of you who like to load your backpack down. It's the perfect bag option to keep your items stored safely and fashionably away. Another thing that I think can help you survive the school year is some portable storage. So the first option I have for you is from LACIE. This is known as their Porsche hard drive. It has this beautiful design, it's slim, it's compact, and it comes in a few color options and capacities. It's USB-C, so it's going to work perfect with any USB-C laptop to not only offsite your information, but most importantly, back up your computer. Now we'll be giving away one of these external hard drives, so be sure to check the description box to see how you can enter. I think a lot of people sometimes sleep on the importance of backing up their computer, but like, think about it like this: if your hard drive just stopped working tomorrow, would you have access to your files anywhere else? No? Then that is one of the main reasons that you need to back up your computer. I personally never want to experience that feeling, so I try to back my devices up as much as possible. However, if you don't need one that's quite that large in size, then you should check out this kind of Swiss Army knife, so to speak, of flash drives. So this one here is a 32 gig external drive. The unique thing about it is that it has a micro USB, USB-C, lightning, and USB in. So you're good to go with just about any device that you could pretty much connect and get additional storage to. And lastly, when you want to tune out the world, you can do so with these headphone options from Symphonize. So I have their in-ear headphones and their on-ear headphones, the Bluetooth option, which I absolutely love and highly recommend. The sound quality is great. It can pair up to more than one device at a time, and they're super comfortable and affordable. So that's gonna sum everything up for this list. But before you dip out of here, drop down below in the comments section, what grade are you going to? What grade are all of you in? But outside of that, as always, thanks for taking the time out to let me tech you out.